Okay, I've been putting this off forever, and I'm done with it. I'm going to call what I'm doing not asking for permission. And I say that because at 78 years old, I've been told that I cannot and should not go back to college and get my degree, which I graduate, by the way, next May with high honors. I was also told I was too old to learn Chinese, and I started probably almost 4 years ago, and I'm doing quite well with that too. And that I have written some books, and they're in different languages. And I just wanted to come to say, too often we are defined by the people in our lives, and it's wrong. And I say, don't give up on your dreams. You can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you want. This is me, totally raw. No makeup. This is my real hair, which is so frizzy. It is crazy. It looks like Edgar Winters on a bad day. And all I want to say is this. I can put myself together so nicely, which I will show you as we go on this journey, so you don't become discouraged in your own heart and think that you have to become invisible or anything like that. And you don't have to do everything I've done, although my life is pretty crazy and fantastical, and we'll talk about that as we go. But it's important that we encourage each other because we're connected. Actually, I broke the bottom of my phone back while I'm talking because I was trying to set everything up and I couldn't get the remote to work, and the phone cannot be in its holder where it's safe. Oh well, is all I have to say. You know, this is a new day. And right while I'm trying to do this too, I'm interrupted, and as though I'm not doing anything, and that I can pay attention to whoever's interrupted me and listen to them endlessly. And when I say at the end, well, I don't want to get into a big discussion right now, and they say, oh, you're so unfriendly. And I think, no, I just don't need to keep being interrupted when I finally get to the point where I'm coming in a nightgown and no makeup and hair just like this, because every day there are things that prohibit me getting myself together and me feeling like do I look good enough for my age? I don't care. How about that? And I'm going to tell you something else. I'm already too going to be starting a voiceover career. How about that? All right, I'm going to tell you some of my accents right now so you can hear it. I'm Russian princess, and I tell you, Victor told me that he was mine forever. He's a liar. He's unfaithful. He's a cheat. Russian princess. All right, now I'll be an Irish washerwoman with a drunkard of a husband. Oh, you weasel. I told you to stay out of the pub with your friends. Now you come home 6 sheets to the wind. All right, go up to bed. Get your rest. Sleep it off. I'll have a good breakfast for ye in the morning. Irish. Then I'm going to be a gun mall in New York. You think I'm going to tell you where he is, copper? You're crazy. I'm not going to give him up for nothing. Do you hear me? There you go. Gun mall. All right. Now I shall be Southern, very refined. I'm from Georgia, you know, and I grew up in a very high-class school and attended an all-girls college back in the day when it was the proper thing to do. And I feel very happy that I'm able to carry that forward into the world, all those refined manners. Then I'm going to be a redneck person. I'm going to tell you right now, you better not mess with me. You don't understand what you're unlocking when you do that to me, because I will fix you. You will be so sorry. You better look out right now. Then I will be a French person. It is not difficult for me to suggest for you the proper skincare to make you look absolutely perfect, because that is what I know more than some American women, but I am happy to help you. French. Now I'll do English. Be fine. My father always told me that it was not proper to act in a way that was not ladylike. And you know, it was very hard for me growing up because I was such, oh my goodness, such a tomboy. And that's always the way that I acted. Oh well, so be it. Cockney. Listen, governor, I grew up on these here docks and I know what goes on. And I'm going to tell you right now, I got a right reason to do what I do. So don't be questioning me, nothing, okay? What's another one? talking like I'm absolutely out of Brooks or Bronklin. Bronklin? Brooks or the Bronx. Yeah. I grew up outside of New York and Jersey, you know. I learned a lot of things on them streets. I learned a lot of good things. I learned a lot of bad things. But you know what? I think I know pretty much how to make it in this world. Here's that. Now here is just me. You know, I'm so happy that Wegmans provides you with planned meals. With these twin boys of mine, I can't keep up with anything, so I love being able to go right to my pantry or my refrigerator and absolutely pull together a delicious meal. It's a wonderful thing. Boys, take that cat off your rocket launcher. Excuse me, I'm going to have to go help do this. Boys, meow. Yes, there you go. I'm doing all that stuff. Italiano, be Italian because it's different. It's bene quanto, pepe quanto. I like different accents and I like playing different parts. So I think voiceover will be perfect for me. Thoughts? Anyway, start the journey with me. It's called No Longer Asking Permission. And I'm just saying, that's my motto now. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. And I say it to all of us because we have done enough trying to fit the square peg into the round hole and never really seeming to be good enough when really we were more than good enough all the time. Don't forget it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.